this Matthew chapter 18, we see the story. I think I'm not going to be able to read this whole thing, no. But we see a story here about two servants, yeah? Two servants, and one of these servants was owing his master, let's say, $10,000. And then he couldn't pay, of course, he defaulted. So he was supposed to be punished for it and put in prison and jailed. And he was begging his master and said, please forgive me, forgive me, and forgive me my sin, my debt, the money I owe you, my credit. So the master heard his cry and decided to forgive him. Then, a few weeks later, this same servant that was owing $10,000 met another servant who was owing him $100. See the difference between $10,000 and $100? And this man was also begging him. The other servant was now begging him and saying, please forgive me, I don't have the money, please have mercy on me and all that. And instead of him to remember the way the other person forgave him and also to forgive this other servant, what did he do? He was so mean and fierce with this other man and refused to forgive him. Not just refusing to forgive him, he insisted that this other person who owed him just a fraction of what he was forgiving, that this person should be taken to jail and put there, like locked up there. So what is that? The man doesn't have brokenness. He doesn't have humility. He doesn't relate to life like he would like other people to relate to him. He doesn't relate to others like he would like for others to relate to him. So he's not humbled. So there are a lot of pretenses around humility. You see, the man himself was humbled when he needed forgiveness. He tried to be humble, or he pretended to be humble when he needed somebody to forgive him. He was crying and rolling on the ground to forgive. But your real humility is assessed and is judged by how you relate to people who are not superior to you, but who are below you, people who you see as inferior to you, or people that you think that are not on your level. So the way you relate to them, are you able to see them as the image of God? Are you able to respect people that are below you? Is that kind of humility is much more. That kind of humility is much more a show and a demonstration of what humility is than when you are bowing down to people who are ahead of you or who are your senior, and that sure doesn't show humility. Humility is really shown when you demonstrate humility to people who are below you.